Hi, welcome to the Blueshirts corner. So the Rangers are going to be taking on the Philadelphia Flyers in a few hours for a matinee 1 o'clock game this afternoon, and I am so hyped up for this one. I'm going to break down the lineup and get into a little bit of what's going on with this team. So our first line, we got Chris Kreider with Derek Stepan and Rick Nash. Okay, so they're reunited. I mean, it's about time. I honestly don't know why Jason Megna was on the second line over a guy like Chris Kreider. It made no sense at all. But you know what? It's good to see that we're going into this game with our guns blazing in a sense, as JT Miller is with Derek Brassard and Matt Zuccarello for the second line or the first line. I don't even know what's the second, what's the first line. I mean, we got two lines here that either one of them could be the first line, where we got heavy hitters here for our top six. Now, we got Oscar Lindbergh back in the lineup, back with the guy like Kevin Hayes, playing with Jasper Fast. I mean, that third line, that looks beautiful right there. That's what it's supposed to be like. There's no reason why a guy like Oscar Lindbergh should have sat out the last game versus the New York Islanders. And the fact that he's back in this lineup is awesome. But you know what? I feel like it cost us in a sense that we didn't have a guy like Oscar Lindbergh in that lineup. You know, we got Tanner Glass with Victor Stahlberg, centered by Dominic Moore for the fourth line. So, okay, you know what? That fourth line remains the same. There's a little bit of a shake-up here within this lineup after that loss to the Islanders. But, I mean, the defense, the fact that we got Kevin Klein, Ryan McDonough for a first pairing is beautiful. But why is Mark Stahl and Dan Boyle still playing for a second pairing when you got Keith Yandel on the third pairing? And the fact that Dan Girardi is on the third pairing, he's back in the lineup, and Dylan McIlrath's the healthy scratch. It bothers me. It really does. When we have a game versus the Philadelphia Flyers, I mean, this is Philadelphia's forte, is fighting. Why isn't Dylan McIlrath in this lineup to fight a guy like Wayne Simmons? I'm telling you, like, we have to keep a guy like Wayne Simmons in check. If Wayne Simmons scores a goal tonight, I'm going to be pissed off, because a guy, Dylan McIlrath, would have held him in check. Okay, the fact that Dan Girardi could literally pass the puck to Alexander Ovechkin and still remain in the lineup, and Dylan McIlrath's a healthy scratch for this one because he took a costly penalty, which I felt like if Jonathan Tavares could cross-check, why can't Dylan McIlrath? Why would the referees play favorites? Why would they stop that fight between Matt Martin and Dylan McIlrath? 2 times they could have fought. That bothers me, because you took the essence out of the rivalry. The same way, not having Dylan McIlrath in this lineup, Vigneault is killing the essence of this kind of a rivalry. I mean, we expect a hard-hitting game, tough. We expect gloves dropped. I mean, why isn't Dylan McIlrath fighting Wayne Simmons for this game? I mean, why is he sitting out? Not even to speak at the fact that, and it's announced that Henrik Lundqvist is going to be playing this game, and Antti Raanta is going to play versus the Washington Capitals tomorrow. I don't even know what Vigneault is even doing anymore. I mean, I understand, okay, you want to play Henrik Lundqvist versus a team like this? Fine, but you better play him versus a team like the Washington Capitals tomorrow. You're going to crucify Antti Raanta, having him be between the pipes versus the best team in the entire league. I'm telling you, this defense holds Antti Raanta out to dry there. They hang him out to dry versus the Washington Capitals. I feel like we just took a step backwards. I felt like our third periods have been strong of late, and then we come out with that third period, which was just, I don't know what happened. It was like just a flash in the pan in a sense, those games versus the Dallas Stars, the game versus the Washington Capitals, where we came back in that third period, that game versus the Boston Bruins, where we managed to come out in that third period swinging. I mean, the fact that we just, I don't know what happened in this game versus the Islanders, came out in that third period with 4 minutes of a disaster, making 2 mistakes, giving up 2 costly goals, and we're behind. But you know what? I got a feeling we could bounce back for a game like this. Jason Megna's the other healthy scratch, along with Dylan McIlrath, watching from afar. I mean, at this point, I'm not even mad at the fact that a guy like Jason Megna's sitting in the press box. I feel like that's where he should be, because this is a Flyers team that likes to finish their checks, and I'm actually happy to have a guy like Tanner Glass in this lineup. I mean, I think he had like 10 checks versus the Islanders. I mean, he was hitting, so I expect more of the same. This is going to be a pretty tough game in a sense, because I'll be honest, the Philadelphia Flyers have been good at home. But anyway, I'm going to keep everybody posted. Just remember, let's go Rangers.